growing up, I was labeled with dyslexia, which means you muddle up words, you read backwards sometimes, this kind of thing. And so I was made to get up in front of the class and read to the group. And I stumbled, and I was about 13, 14, and I stumbled over my words, messed up. And then obviously, as I realized I was messing up, I stumbled more, and it became that self-fulfilling prophecy. And then, of course, all the kids, being supportive teenagers they were, laughed their head off. And my subconscious in that moment went, do not stand on stage. Standing on stage equals embarrassment, judgment, whatever. Ironic that not standing on stage right now, but I then now talk to groups of people quite often. And so for me, I was making a mental picture. I was picturing everyone laughing at me when someone said, hey, get up and speak. I was going, you're not good enough, in my head. I was trying to be as small as possible. I was like, maybe they won't notice me. Maybe I'll be invisible. And of course, I was feeling tension, and wanting to run away. I talked earlier on about my fear of public speaking, and that, like I say, has come back to me recently with the next BBC thing. So I had this fear. I told myself I was not going to talk to people. I'm glad I got over it, by the way. And I remember when I was learning these tools, these techniques, and I couldn't get up. I couldn't even say my own name on stage. And this teacher took me to one side, this mentor, and he said, you know what, Chris, you're very selfish. And I said, excuse me. And he said, yeah, you're really selfish. He was doing what's called provocative therapy, which is where you challenge someone. And I go, well, how am I being selfish? I'm scared. It's not my fault. And he goes, well, yeah, yes and no. He goes, when you get on stage, you're thinking of one person and one person only. You're thinking of you. You're thinking about how people might laugh at you or judge you or misinterpret what you say or whatever. All that comes from you. He said, the second you can look outwards and go, what's the gift I can give my audience? What's the difference I can make to somebody else? How can I help someone? You'll find it very difficult to feel bad. And that really was the start for me in changing and realizing that actually I was looking inwards rather than looking out. And so if you do have something holding you back, if you do have something stopping you, it's worth thinking about, what will I gain when I get over this? Not just for myself, but how can I make a difference to others? People aren't going to have to modify with flying, they're not going to have to modify their trips, or they're not going to have to change something for me. I'm going to be able to make a difference. I'm going to be able to be successful and inspire others, whatever it is for you. So just have a think about the difference you can make when you overcome your fears.